Hello everyone, welcome to Felipe's Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at this LEGO Monkey Kid set, the Monkey King Warrior Mech. So this set contains 1,629 pieces and retailed at $250. You get to build this impressive Monkey King Warrior Mech, a small building, an exoskeleton for the villain, and 6 minifigures. I have so much to talk about this set and this theme in general. But first, I'm going to go through some of the smaller builds and then the Monkey King Warrior Mech, and I will give my overall thoughts in the end. Before I actually go over the set, I would like to talk about the theme. I kind of know this theme is coming from some of the discussion online. I kind of look forward to it because I'm a fan of Journey to the West. And if you don't know what's Journey to the West or Monkey King, just Google it. There are plenty of pages that talk about this famous Chinese story. And without further ado, let's take a look at the building over here. So the building has 2 stories, and on the first floor you've got a noodle shop. I know that because here the Chinese character basically say it's a Pixie's noodle shop. And the second floor is actually Monkey Kid's room. You've got a bed over here. I really like how they designed the bed. You've got a few stickers to represent some of the decorations in his room. This is a Monkey King poster, and here is a few photos of his friends. And the noodle shop interior is fairly simple, but I do like the stove over here. You do get a sticker, which is quite hard to apply to represent some of the oil stain from the stir fry. And you've got another pot over here and few buns. And there's also a sticker at the front of the noodle shop to show you the menu, what Pixie is selling. And you do have an action features, which if you push this over here, you can push out the wall of the second level. And on the rooftop, you do have a small garden over here. I do like the build of this part. And you do get a few stickers for decoration. This is just a big sign of the logistic company. On the side, you do get this power pole. I do think this is a power unit. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's also another sign on the side of the power pole with some stickers to tell you or actually promoting what Pixie is selling. And at the bottom, you do get an arcade game with a few stickers. This is the name of the game. Basically, it's kind of describe the Monkey King Warrior Mech. Unfortunately, I made a mistake on applying the stickers of the joystick. You do get another sticker on the side of the building with some graffitis and poster. And what interesting is that this takeaway box here is actually printed. It's quite interesting how they use this pin to hold this together. And on the other side, you got another 2 pins, but you can't actually fit on the other direction. So I suspect there might be some other set that you can connect together. And here's an exoskeleton for the Devil Bull King's army. It's a very simple build, and the minifigure it's not any seat, but you just hold it with the 2 stud over here, and you do get a stickers for the flag. Another side build is this small terrain with a peach tree, and this peach over here is just a heart-shaped piece with a new print, and I really like this very much. And you do get 1 spare of this peach piece. And the final side view is this flying cloud over here for the Monkey King. If you're familiar with Journey to the West and even Dragon Ball, you will know what the purpose of this cloud. And I think the cloud is a very smart build, and you do get a clear piece and a stand here to kind of make it like it's floating above the ground. And now we're going to take a look at this Monkey King Warrior Mech. And I think it looks impressive, and I really like the design of it. And the size of this mech is actually massive. Like if I put a minifigure next to it, you can see how big this mech is. Although it's a mech, but I do think the designer put a lot of thought in, and it actually represents the traditional Monkey King very well. You can see the flags here, they got all the right Chinese character, and the material is actually a plastic, it's not a fabric, and it's good, it's not stickers, so as some of the skirt pieces here as well. One of the highlight of this set is that you do get a lots of existing pieces in this gold color here. I like that they don't use the pearl gold, but actually use this more shiny gold color. I like the shield pieces here, and the pieces used around the arms and the legs. And of course the gold bananas. Unfortunately, they don't give you any spare. Even the real piece you often see in Speed Champions in the gold color, I wish I get spare so you can actually get some gold rims for the sports cars. And the design to hold the traditional weapon, the staff, is quite interesting. So underneath the hand, or actually the palm of the hand, has the ball joint to connect with the staff, so it kind of hold it in place. So you can actually remove the staff by pulling it off the ball joint. It's a bit tough, so let me just try remove it. And the staff has been removed, and both ends of the staff can be taken apart and then make a smaller version, which kind of represent the actual weapon, which it can be extend or shrink as Monkey King's wishes. And this is how the shortened staff looks like. To me, the legs and the feet are exceptionally well done. You can actually see the shape. It kind of reminds me. I'm not sure if you're aware, the Mobile Suit Gundam, like all the mech or the robots have this type of legs. So I'm very impressed on how they able to create the same shape. Another interesting thing is that underneath both feet, you can see there's some tire here, and actually it's a very smart way to give it a more traction on surface. The design of the angle is actually brilliant. You can see like you get movement like this, which allows you to do different poses for the Monkey King. You can make it a bit more battle ready if you just spread the legs a little bit. You can see how the ankle adjusts the feet, and you've got the joint here just right underneath the skirt. It's a bit hard to show. Let me just switch another angle, um, or maybe from the back, and you can see on this side you got three joints here that dictate the movement on how you move the legs across. And this joint here will allows you to move the legs back and forth. Unfortunately, the legs you can't bend it any further. You do see a ball joint, but it's just right here to kind of locks to give it a bit more stability. In terms of arm movement, you can see the shoulder here can move like this or down. You do able to move the arm here like this, and also the front arm like this, and the hand itself can be rotated to change a different angle. And I do feel the design of the legs are much better than the movements of the arms. And you do get the monkey tail, you can see from here, you can change a different angle, and I really like how they use this piece over here. And you got a big piece of fabric for the cape, which hold with 3 point. You do need a pin here to secure the actual cape, and underneath the cape is nothing special. I guess using the cape could hide a bit of the back of this mech, but to be honest, it ain't that bad. And the hair is also very well designed. You can see it looks very lively. It's quite hard to make something static to look lively. You do get a sticker for the nose, and this sticker is quite hard to apply. But for the eyes, it's actually printed. Unfortunately, they only give you one spare eye. I wish they give me a pair so I can actually, put it on the Minions minifigure. You do able to move the head around and also tilt it up or down. And obviously the mech doesn't move by itself. The chest here can be opened and reveal the control area. I really like how it's being designed. Really, kind of, call back to some of the older Japanese anime in the 80s and late 90s, where like people just control the mech inside the body, and you can see the control. It's very nice. The use of this piece here. It really looks like a pilot controlling the mech. You do get a few stickers for the controls, and you can put Monkey Kid inside, sitting there controlling the mech, and close it back off, and you can see his face from this centerpiece, which is very nicely done. And here are the 6 minifigures included in this set, and we're going to take a closer look on each of them. The first is the Monkey Kid minifigure. Obviously, this is a completely brand new minifigure. You got a brand new hairpiece. You got also this headphone piece, which is really nice, and really detailed printing on the torso and the legs. And of course, the legs is dual molded. And at the back, you get this Monkey Kid logo, which is very nice. And of course, he also has an alternate face expressions. I think this is a very nice minifigure indeed. And then we have two citizen in the Monkey Kid world, and they do have name. They Jai on the left and An on the right, but basically it just reuse some existing minifigure parts, so there's nothing much special. They do get a alternate face expression, but you would have seen them in other Lego sets. And these are the minifigure from the Devil Bull King's army. So on the left, you've got General Ironclad, and on the right, you've got Grow. You can see the General have a different color of the arms and some more armors and a cape, and of course this specialized weapon. I do think the printing of both minifigures are really nice, and they got back printing as well. You can see they're actually robots, and the helmet is very nicely done. Underneath the helmet, you can see it's just a clear orange minifigure head. And finally, we have the Monkey King minifigure. So this is very similar to the one that released with the collectible minifigures series, but there's some difference with it. First, you can see the staff here. They rather than the lightsaber handle piece, this is a new piece. They're slightly longer in this new gold color. The color of the face is also a bit different, and there's a different facial expression on both ends. This is much more angrier, and I think the shoulder armor is also different as well. Of course, you also get a different printing on the torso and the legs, and I think this is actually a very good minifigure. And as an extra, you do get some extra stuff from the building instruction. So instead of a plain Lego instruction, this time they do add a bit more graphics within the instruction booklet. You can see Monkey Kid here, and at the bottom you can see Monkey Kid just walking alongside the instruction booklet. As progress further, you can see Monkey Kid has walked further. Overall, I think this is an excellent set. I really enjoy and like it very much. I understand their feedback saying that the theme pricing is a bit high, and I do think the price is a bit high, but the end result, I'm very satisfied. The highlight is definitely the mech itself. The building experience and the design are very well done. Obviously, with most mech build, like you do get repetitive build on the legs and arms because you need to build a pairs. And I definitely want to get extra gold color piece, especially the golden banana when brick and pieces open again. And I do like the side build too, especially the building. But for me, the other smaller builds like the peach tree and also the flying cloud are actually my favorite side builds within the set. The minifigure selection is excellent. I do like the new version of Monkey King and also the Monkey Kid and the army as well. The other two citizen, if they include some exclusive torso, that would be much better. But I guess nobody mind getting some extra Lego minifigures anyway. And I would totally recommend this set to anyone. I understand the price is high and it's very unlikely that you get discount because right now it's a Lego store exclusive. But if you're looking for something from the Monkey Kid theme, this is the set that you want. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you like my video, be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming updates. I'll see you next time.